Tonight, after the royal family rolled out the red carpet for him, President Trump returning the favor, hosting a dinner for Prince Charles and Camilla, earlier complimenting the Queen.
We want to thank Her Majesty the Queen, who I had a lovely dinner with last night, a fantastic person, fantastic woman.
But today was less about pageantry, more about policy. The president with daughter Ivanka Trump joining American and British business leaders, even joking Prime Minister Theresa May should put off her resignation to get a trade deal done.
I don't know exactly what your timing is, but stick around. Let's do this deal. Okay?
Later, little mention of their past tensions.
We have stood together and acted together.
You are a tremendous professional and a person that loves your country dearly.
The president even giving her perhaps his ultimate compliment on May's failed effort to negotiate a Brexit divorce from the EU.
I seem to remember the president suggested that I sued the European Union, which we didn't do. We went into negotiations and we came out with a good deal.
Yeah, that's not such a... I would have sued, but that's okay. She's probably a better negotiator than I am.
Later, getting a look inside Winston Churchill's secret World War II bunker. But less than a half-mile away from the president's meeting, thousands of demonstrators were taking to the streets. The president dismissed it.
I didn't see the protesters until just a little while ago, and it was a very, very small group of people put in for political reasons. So it was fake news.
The president also escalating his war of words with the mayor of London, who he earlier called a stone-cold loser for slamming the VIP treatment for the president.
I'm not going to resort to responding by name-calling. It's a sort of behavior I expect from an 11-year-old.
He's a negative force, not a positive force. And if you look at what he said, he hurts the people of this great country. And I think he should actually focus on his job.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.